you watch Smash last night?
I didn't watch it.
Oh,
mate. What a game.
Oh, mate, it was. Honestly. I said... Alright, okay, I'll hold you to that. So as soon as we scored the fourth goal, I took all my clothes off and started running around the house naked. But what a game, mate. Everything was in that game. Controversial penalties, injuries, bar, post, Nick Pope doing a Forrest Gump, Malik Chow, Lewis Miley was unreal, mate, again.
Again,
he was just... He played, do you know he played in 3 positions? He started
yesterday.
He started off full back, and then he made changes and he pushed him into centre mid. Then Fabian Schär got injured, and then he filled in at centre back.
Are you kidding?
Mate, he did. That's what he done. He's a young lad, and he's able to play in all them positions like that. Like, honestly, it was just amazing. What a game! That's what we've missed. That's what we've missed. That. Fight to the end type of thing.
Yeah.
Just a fantastic game. Very entertaining game, but frustrating at the start until we scored the winner. Anyway, we're back on. How are you getting on?
Position now.
How are we getting on trading?
This is the first day.
Is it? Oh, okay. Well, we are up for January. First trade. Oh, let me share my screen for you.
I've had a look this week, but I've not been in a position where I've been comfortable to place a trade. So
yeah, well, you just got to be. Are you in the zone? That's what you got to say. Am I in the zone to trade? If not, then don't. But so January, first trade I took on stream. It was awful. That Monday morning was just nothing. But I was just like so keen to get a trade, and I took a loss. It was only a small loss, $124 there. So that was a bit of a kicker, but whatever. And then the rest of the week, we've brought it back. We're up 1, 2, 3, 450, something like that.
Nice.
50k account, which is fucking unreal. Really good. And we're gonna get an absolute corker today. That's what we're gonna do. So. It's going to be a nice week in the end. So we're currently up $369, which is not too bad for the start of January.
Not at all. Not at all.
Well, it's good to have you back, mate. It's good to have you back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Are you working all the way through now then? Have you been working? Did you work through Christmas?
Yeah, well, I had, so I took the week off just before Christmas, or the week of Christmas. So I've had like 2 weeks off. So I was gonna stay at Laura's the first week over Christmas, and then came home the second week. For New Year. So I was gonna trade that week, but then it was the end of the week, end of the month sort of week. So I was just a little bit dubious about trading. So I just thought, no, I'll take it off, come back in January, and we'll go again.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I had a break. That's what you want. You need a break, really. But what happens is when you're early through your journey, you don't want a break because you sort of you worry that you sort of lose the sight of the setups on the charts and you lose your skill type of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you do get a bit rusty. I think when you come back, you are a bit rusty. Because I was on that Monday. I think that Monday was a bit of an eye-opener, like, okay, let's zone in here. And I took that loss. But yeah, I think you do need a break though to give your mind a rest.
Definitely.
Plus, we smashed December. We were just shy of 4% in December. Fantastic.
Somebody did.
Oh, I thought it was great. Anyway, should we get amongst it? Get a top down going. Right, guys, welcome. If you're watching on TikTok, head over to YouTube. You can see the charts while I'm trading. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'm giving away instant funded account when we reach 100, and it's going very slow. I'm all night. It's going very slow, but that's not what we're here for. It's a good thing I make money trading and not from subscriptions. Otherwise, I'd be goosed. But anyway, right, Monday, monthly. Very bullish. We can't really take much information from the monthly because it can do anything. It can still stay bullish even though we closed bearish twice. And the reason being is because, I mean, look at this. 2 bearish candles and then flip bullish. 1 bearish, carried on. 3 bearish, bullish. So anything can happen really. Until we get structure on the monthly, we can't really take this into consideration. So we go down the time frames. Now, the weekly, oh sorry, I'm on NAS, aren't I? Let me do gold first. Let's do gold first. No, because I know you don't like NAS. But look at that for gold. These are monthly candles, by the way. Monthly. That is mental. Right, so we've had no sign of rejection at the moment on the monthly. So the monthly doesn't give us much info. So we've got to go down the time frames. Now, we had a huge weekly bearish close, but it's the same situation to the NAS monthly one. Just because we've closed bearish doesn't actually mean that's it. We're going to start coming back down. We can easily carry on pushing bullish from here. This could stay bullish this weekly, and then the next weekly bottom way, and just start moving up. That's not a problem at all for gold. Probably what it's going to do. But what we do know is we've got a range here. We've got a range here. This is our range. And then the weekly range to the downside is probably around this level where we've tapped. So basically what could happen with this weekly, anything can happen. You can even still get a steeper top wick to tap previous support, which we haven't done. There's no top wick on that weekly. But I think if Friday we close like this bullish, and then next week we get a bottom wick breaking the low, then I'd be interested in buys back up for the flip. That's what I would probably want to see on Monday. But we haven't had anything like that. So basically today, what can we get from this weekly candle? Well, currently this weekly candle can still do anything. It can still flip to the downside, I suppose. But just be careful taking sells below here because we haven't broke into the next range to the downside. I'm not saying the candle can't flip and just drive down, but we're on Thursday now. So there's 2 days left of this week. So in order for that weekly to flip, what would the dailies have to look like? Well, this daily would have to drop. Where's the bottom? Where's the weekly? So the bottom of the weekly is here. Okay. So in order for it to happen, this daily would have to drop. And if we look left, it's telling us that yes, we could drop. I mean, look at that weekly. That daily, sorry. We need that daily to drop, and then that would be the weekly flipping to fill the rest of the range if we're going to get that. Okay. But there is a reason to come down as well, right? The reason is there's a gap here. What probably needs filling. So there is a reason to come back down to them levels. But you've got 2 daily candles with no bottom wick. What are we bouncing off here? What are we bouncing off? We're not bouncing off anything. So it tells me that I do still think we probably need to come up to this. But this is just a pullback. But where's this pullback going to go? That's the question. How far down is the pullback going to go? But what we need to know is, what can this daily do? Well, this daily at the moment can still do anything. If the daily had opened up and we had a top wick, we could just look at sells underneath to create a bottom wick. But we've now created the bottom wick and we've broke a low. So this daily can easily flip back to the upside at any point. So we're going to have to be careful. We haven't even had a top wick on this daily. So, yeah, very tricky on the dailies. And this is what it's been like all week, really, Dan. So I've been getting my trades from lower time frames. So we should still be able to get something, but it just means we've got to look at the lower time frames. So then we come down to the forward. Now, what's the forward done? So we had a nice big drop on the forward. We've got no top wick on this 4. The previous 4, where did it close? It doesn't really give us any ranges on the 4. The only range I've got on the 4, probably around that. So if we got a forward close back above that, that might be an indication that the daily is going to start heading up to flip to give us a top wick. The daily top wick is here. We've got a bit of a top wick, I suppose. So we would need to break that. If we got a forward close above this, I would be very interested in taking buys up. That's your advantage point, 4465. But you'd probably need a forward bullish close though. And you can probably see a fake out happening here. You could probably see a fake out happening, and then you'd be looking at bottom wick and then to flip to come up. So that's something I can see happening. But if we go down the time frames and if we mark up the 2 zone, so we've got a level. See, they're all skew-whiff now. We had this level yesterday, it was around like that yesterday. That was our range yesterday, that. Probably that's still the range. Yeah, I would probably say that's our range to the upside. To the downside though, this is what's difficult. The only data we have to go off where prices come from above this level is here. That's it. Look what price does. It drives straight down. So if price was going to drive straight down, probably wouldn't print bullish there on the 2, and we have. So what does that tell you? That tells you that new data is getting formed. And then what does that do for your brain? That tells you that we've got to be very careful today because we're going off new data and anything can really happen. So it's awful where gold is at the moment. In regards to previous data, we don't have much to go off. But the 2's closed bullish. We haven't really got a range on the 2. If anything, we've probably got. This is probably your next one, because this even comes down. So we put that black. We disregard this, but that's probably that, and maybe that. But that's probably just a minor range. That's probably the range we're in. Now, if we got a 2-hour close above here, I would be interested in the buys up, because that would probably tell me that the 4 is potentially going to fake out, but the 2-hour is the 4-hour closing. So yeah, actually that would work out. So yeah, that's something we could look at the moment. Like, we can't really do anything. Yeah, I wouldn't even say this is a nest play, because you didn't close. Even if you'd done that, it's not quite fully at it. I don't really like it. What I do know though is we do get a rejection from here, but it's only happened once. Let's go down to the 1 hour. The 1 hour close. So that looks a bit better. Maybe if we get a 1 hour close below this and I get a steep top wick, then I'd potentially look to take sells down, but I'd need a steep top wick, because this is prime fake out area. Got a tiny little support level there. What's this? That. So if the one can maybe close below, it's 44 minutes left though, and this one can push down. But if the one closes below here, and we get a steep top wick, I'd be interested in taking cells down to 4, 3, 9, 7. We're going to go down the time frames to see if anything else is showing us. I don't like this range here. That's probably better. 30. Got no top wick on the 30. It's a lovely clean traffic range down. You can get a straight pop down as well, but we're coming from the upside. 15. Really now to go off. $30. It's engulfing. Now create that bottom wick for this 30. 15's looking like it's going to close bullish railroad. If that would be the 30 flipping back up. That'd be the hour flipping back up. Two close bullish, 3, and the 4. The 4's not. So what you could do is you could literally have a sell stop underneath the 4, because your advantage point is this liquidity here. So that would be your advantage point. Just so happen if this 4 does flip to the downside. But why do that one? We'll just wait for a close on a 30, then a steep top wick. So let's just mark this up. Let's so the 30, 15. If the 15 closed below this, yeah. So if the 15 closes below that, which we've done. To get a sell stop off this 15, but I think the way it's pushed back up though, it's probably unlikely it's going to flip, but if it does, your next level is that. I don't know why I go back, but okay. What would that be? That would be the 30 pushing. That would be the 30. It's going to close in 10 minutes. One hour still got 40 minutes left a bit. Oh, guys, I'm going to have a... That's minging. Why you do this? Why you do this? I do like the 15, so I am debating whether to get a sell stop underneath the 15. If the 15 flips now, it's pretty likely it's going to, as long as this range is correct. And are we there? If so, we've broke out, but if we're there, we've closed respected. So it's a tricky one. But if the 15 does flip, which it hasn't, the 5's closed bullish, so I wouldn't put the sell stop on now. If anything, this 15 closes bullish like this, I might be interested in buys up. Do we need to break the law? We probably do. Let's get rid of this. if anything, we'll wait for a 5 close below. But at the moment, we probably need to. He's just dropped as well. Yeah. I mean, on the higher time, the 4 can do anything. The 4 can flip to the downside and carry on, but it could also fake out back to the upside, which I think would probably get a fake out. The 30 didn't close respecting anything, so the 3 hour. So the 3 hour can still drive. There's 1 hour and an hour and a half left of it. So if it is going to, it's at 50% of wick fill now, so it could reject from here. And if it's going to drive, the 2's closed bullish, which we don't get that. So why did it close bullish? The 1 did close bearish. Then you had a top wick. It could have. This was a setup. This, after we got this top wick, sell stock underneath, tap this previous support. That would have been a take partial. But it's already played out. 30 is going to end up closing bearish. But why didn't you drive and break the lows? See, when the 50, well, you know this, Dan. The 15 is a key candle where once that 15 closes, respecting the zone, that tends to be the one what initiates the push. And if the 4 is going to fake out, could we get something like this straight back up? So if this 15 closes like this and then this 15 comes down and takes this no bottom wick, I will then have a buy stop above the 15 for a flip to come up. And then, but only if we come and test this zone again. It's the only way I would get in on the buys. In order to get the sells are difficult because we've missed the move in. We'd need either 30 close below this. We've only got 1 zone. And then there's only 1 hour left. Sorry, 1 30-minute candle of the hour. Sure. So it's pretty. Because if this 5 closes bearish, and you close like that, you're gonna have to come and take this low, aren't you? So if this 5 closes like this, and the new 5 comes up first, you could look at a sell back down to these no bottom wicks. That's what we could potentially look at. So if this 5 closes bearish and I get a top wick, we might have a swoop entry on. Stops would just be the high. If we break that high again, probably wouldn't be interested. Would that be the 15 flipping? I would go risk free would be here, so it'd be stops. But I would need a top wick on the 5. I'd need a pullback to at least the body. That needed 6 seconds, so stand by. Stand by. Done. I've got to have a pullback. There's no bottom wick on that. Oh, look at this here. Come on, you little shit bag. Maybe not. Maybe not, Dan. Maybe not, mate.
Maybe not.
Yeah. Because there's nowhere else for this candle to go, really. It's probably going to have to break this low. I need that pullback first. If I get that pullback. What it is, the reason I need the pullback in case 15 is going to carry on. You've got 5 minutes left of this 15. This 15. So, in order for this 15 to flip and drive, it means you would have to have this 5 minute candle to literally look something like that. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just not sure where you're going to get it. So if we can pull back, come on, bit more for us. Got no bottom wick on this 3. It's 5, so this should pull back. No, Ali Ahmed. No, not today, mate. Not today, buddy.
The request to join TikTok.
Yeah. Ali Ahmed. Maybe that was the pullback. This is me and this. 3. Okay, I'm gonna have a sell stop underneath the 5 now. But as soon as we break the low, the previous wick, we'll be going risk free. Okay, so I've got a sell stop under here. As soon as we break this low, as soon as I break this low, I'll be going risk free. Okay, probably won't be enough to take partial. But this 5 has to be the one what flips, basically. The more this pushes up, the more we could probably use the body. Ooh, maybe it's not gonna flip. Maybe this is the 15. We should get a bottom wick on this 15 though. But our mind frame then switches to we're bullish because 15 is close respecting, so I would expect a bottom wick. That's what I would need. I'd need a bottom wick to this and then a flip. So I don't know whether I would have this on now because we would then change, wouldn't we? So there's 1 minute left of this. Got to have this bottom wick though. Oh, plot twist. Plot twist. I'm $150 risk on this. Basically got to break them lows. I've got to go risk free quick, right? Because as soon as we break, or check your MT4 or your MT5. As soon as we break this, I'll be going risk free. It's not convincing that 5 though, is it?
No.
I'm not activated. I'm not activated here. It's a nice pullback first, but this is the 15 closing bullish. So does the 15 need to flip? Or are we just going to drive straight up now? Yeah, that 15. I wanted a bottom wick because we're looking at buys really with that 15. Delete that, guys. We need to break that low, so we've definitely got an advantage point. But the 15's bullish. 15's close bullish. 30 close bearish and hasn't filled the range, so that helps. Yeah, I'm going to keep it on with the 30, guys. As soon as we break that low, here we go. My activated. Keeping it on off the 30. Yeah. Come on. Pop straight through. This is my risk-free area. Go risk-free. And take partial to this level. My full TP will be this. That's what I would have. Okay, I've been activated now. I am activation. Stops are tight, guys. I'm not risking much at all. I've got $150 on this from this level, but we might even bring it closer, depending on how the 5 closes. Basically, I want the 30 to carry on driving down, really. I think if you come to this level, you probably need to break this low. It's on this 5. Okay, so whoa, go on. Okay, I am risk-free now. I've not took any partial, but we are risk-free. I'm hoping we get a straight pop through, but we haven't got a top wick on this 30 yet. We are risk-free. Go on, son. Get down. I've not took any partial yet. I'm wanting a straight pop through. Want a straight pop through to at least this level. Come on, no top wick. As long as we don't get this top wick down, we should be in. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I've been stopped to break even. What the hell? Entry was a bit low. My MT4 is a bit different. A trading view. Fucking hell. You still in, Dan?
No.
Oh, fuck. Lovely trade that. One candle popping straight through. That was annoying. Let's see if we can tap this zone. I would imagine we should tap this zone. Probably on this 5 as well. Could we take a wing back buy? Because the 15's bullish. Potentially. Oh, it's fucking annoying that, Dan. When I flicked onto my MT5, it's the entry is lower than my entry on Trading View. Yeah, that is annoying. That's a look at it. Look at that close as well, guys. I might have a body on here. Because the 15 is bullish, right? But, and the 30 hasn't broke out technically. It didn't actually close bang on support. Nah, we'll just leave that. You could easily, literally plummet down now because this is clean traffic down here. This is clean traffic. Oh my god, this is going to drive and none of us are in it. So yeah, so absolutely cork of a trade. Can we push straight through? Take partial move to break even. Would have hit. 36 pips already. Fuck it. You little shitbag. You little shitbag. Oh well, there'll be others, Dan. There'll be others. I'll tell you what we could do. 5. We can reject from here. No, we can't because the 5's closed below. So I'm lying. If we get the hour's the next candle to close, or if, yeah, that's what we can do. If this 15 closes like this and doesn't tap this level, and we get a top wick tap previous support, we'll have a sell stop for the rest of the range. It's at an area where we can reject from here, right? We can reject from here, which we're sort of doing now. So hopefully we won't drag too much. And if the 15 closes below this level, however, this is what I can actually see happening, Dan. Are you ready for it? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This is what I can see happening. This 15 is going to break the low, okay, like this, close, like break out. The next 15 is going to do this. Back in.
Back in.
Yeah, and if it does, we'll then take that 15. Once that 15 closes back in, as long as it doesn't drive too much, if that 15 closes back into the range, bottom wick, buy stops above to come up.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was a lovely trade. That lovely pop straight through. Bit pissed off, but there'll always be others. But also what we're doing is this 15 pulls back to here, I'd need to tap this, and then I'd have a sell stop on in case it does flip to fill the rest of the range.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though we might fake out, but that's what we can look at. There's still 2 5-minute candles left, so it looks like it's just going to keep driving.
Probably will now that we're not in it.
Did
I was humming and hawing.
Oh, were you?
So I deleted it,
Oh.
and then I went to put it back on, and it just bombed.
Well, the 50, was it the 5? That was a 15, wasn't it? The reason I kept it on, because if you close bearish there, why did you close bearish when the previous one was bullish? You probably think, well, you need to break the high, but look, 4 candles, no bottom wick. Then you close bearish. There's no way it's not popping down to take that liquidity before coming up at least. So that's why I kept it on, because that was my advantage point, and luckily we got a nice pop straight through. But yeah, it's all about advantage points really. If you can work out an advantage point, I mean, look at this fucking flag. So we've got another 5 minutes to wait for the 15, so we'll come back to this. Right, let's do a quick top down on that, see if anything's there. I can't believe that. That's fucking annoying. So weekly, it's a sort of similar situation. We're going into this sort of wedge type of scenario. The weekly's got 2 days left of it. We're still respecting this level. We've got no bottom wick, and the previous wick didn't break out, so we're in this tiny range of basically this, and this. That's the range we're in technically. So what does that mean for this weekly? What can this weekly do? Well, this weekly can do. Oh, gold's pulling back now, Dan, which is nice.
Yeah.
Because I think our trade's going to be the fake out back in. If the 15 closes back in, I think that's going to be our actual trade today. So that was just a little warm up teaser, Dan. So
teaser.
We won't worry about that one. So if this 15 pulls back, we'll have a sell stop underneath. But I've got to have a pullback. The new 15 could open up and just pop. And it's not my trade today. But if we do pull back, I'll have a sell stop underneath if it does flip. But if it fakes out back into this area, we'll take buys up. Because that will be... one more 15 minute, would that be the hour? I think this will probably going to drive down because the hour might need a breakout. If that's the case. Yeah. Okay, we'll stay on this for now. Actually, we've got 3 minutes. Let's quickly do a top down on this. So the weekly has tapped its previous support. It's grabbed some liquidity. Can this flip now? Well, yeah, it can do anything at the moment. So the weekly doesn't give us much info. And then the daily, so we've now got a prominent support level, which we've closed sort of respecting. Well, you say respecting because these are a bit skew-if. I mean, you could say that the area is there, and then this was a fake out, and then we broke above. So can this flip and drive? Yeah, potentially. So it's all on where did this close? Has it closed respecting this level? Like that? Or is it respecting these ones? And I think what I was hoping for today is this to close doji bearish. That's what I was hoping for, because that would confirm this, and then I would imagine coming back down, and that's what I'm after really. But I haven't had a bearish daily close, so that throws us off a bit. Plus we've had a steep bottom wick and we broke the lows. So what can this daily do now then? Well, it can do anything. It can push further down, create a steeper bottom wick. It can also flip to the upside, and the next range to the upside is this. That's the next range there. So yeah, we can do anything on the daily. Forward close bearish, but no bottom wick, and it's in an awful area. If we look at this, look at these, and it's sort of probably says something like that. So that's the forward there. So if that's the forward, we're in this range, and this range is disgusting. Because look, you just bounce in between this area. Now and again you'll bounce out, grabbing liquidity. So it is in an awful area at the moment on NAS. So we can't really do too much, especially with where that 4 is moving now. This 4 can easily fill the range all the way up to 256.90. Goals flipped again. Flipped. So if the 4 can push all the way back up, would the 2 missed it, and we didn't get a bottom wick. So see the fake out, that's what we're looking for. There's the fake out back into the area, but we would have wanted a bottom wick first. We've got that bottom wick, buy stops above, flip to come up, but we've missed the move on this. So there's probably nothing we can really do. The only thing we could potentially do is maybe take a wing back sell from these levels, but the daily could flip, and if the daily flips and drives, it's going to catch you out. But it is a rejection area at 256.90. So I'm not sure I would place it. Is that the new 15 now? Let's just quickly go back to gold. I've got 15.
So 5 flipped and ended doji bullish.
Yeah.
On empty anyway.
So basically these 5s are now bouncing off nothing. I don't think it's ever rejected here on the 5 without tapping 4418. Okay. It's never rejected where we are. So we are likely to come down. So could we if we pull back because it's a new 15, could we take a wing back sell from previous support, or do we get a sell stop underneath to fill the rest of the range? The only thing, the reason I'm hesitant on this now is because this is my range here. This is my range. My 50% is here. Look where we've broke. We broke over the 50%, and I don't tend to get in when it's over 50%. I'd need a really nice pullback. I think if the pullback could come to here, then yeah, I would have the sell stops on. But until it does that, I am debating whether to take wing back sell, and if the 15 closed above, like that, we'd look to get out with the bottom pullback to then go. But I can actually see a fake out happening, believe it or not. I think if anything, if the pullback comes to here, no, I'm not even going to put this on the logbook, this, even though it was a bloody cork of a trade. I'll tell you what, we'll put the break even to 7. If we can pull back to this, I'd have a sell stop on it to 15. Yeah, even though it's over 50%. Because if you do flip from that height, basically this would be the point of no return. And the point of no return, what I mean by that is, as we pull back, can you still see price? If it's from that level, can it come down, activate it, and then flip bullish? Probably not. If you come to this level and then come down and get activated, the probability of you coming back up is so slim to fake out. So, but the probability for you to flip and fill the rest of the range is so high. So that's the point of no return for me. Let me just have a look, because we have broke the previous high on the 5. This 5's about to close. 3 close a bed. Yeah, I'd need that tapping. If I get that tapped, I'd have a sell stop underneath. But if we get a fake out back in, this is what I really want, right? If we can get that fake out back into that area like that, that would be the 1 hour, maybe closing respecting. Or even if the 1 hour breaks out, you then get a 1 hour fake out on the next candle. That 1 hour could really drive up. That'd be on the 2. 2's got another hour, so 2 could flip to the upside. Because the 2 did close bullish. So why did we close bullish there? What is it doing? 3 hasn't filled its range, so the 3 range is down here. So the 3 could literally drive right down. What's the 4 like? The 4 is similar as well. 4 hasn't even broken low. And my stops would just be the wick of this 15, or you could just go off the previous. Okay, so there's the 15, so I'm going to have a sell stop. My stops will be here, right? I'm going to have a sell stop underneath the 15. If we flip now, sell stop, this will be my stop loss. Stop loss. If we flip, my go risk free has to be this level. Okay. So this will be my go risk free, but I'm hoping the 3 is just going to pop past these and drive down. That's the basically the trade. If not, and we get that fake out, then fantastic. So stop. Oh, here we go. Here we go, Dan. Come on, can we flip? That wing back would have played out nice, wouldn't it? 8 minutes left. The only thing I don't like about this, Dan, is the 5's got no bottom wick and we close bullish. So is this 5? This 5 could tap, activate, and then flip. That's the only downside. So it might be. Do we wait? 7 minutes left to the 30. Do we wait for the hour? That's my next question. I mean, this hour from this height, this hour can come all the way to here. And that would be breaking this low. So the hour could pop straight through. If this 5 closes like this, that's a good start. The 15 to flip. 15's got another 5-minute candle left of it. We keep it on. Yeah, we probably will. It's a weird one because it's like this line here decides whether you're going to really drive down or really drive up, and it's all on this line where this 15 goes. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, look at this now. This is what did I say about the 15, Dan?
Before. Yeah.
What did I say about the 15?
Break back into the area.
Yeah.
So.
And what I said was going to happen is exactly what's happening. Okay. So if the 15 does close back above here, we're going to be looking at buys because you would have had a fake out then, right? But here's the thing, right? That would be the 30, 2 candles respecting this level, 2 if you close like this, right? So it probably tells you need liquidity, we need to come up. But that would be the 1 hour closing respecting this level. And this is just a minor level. There's no support levels really, it's just a minor. So there's nothing stopping the next hour to drive down. You're relying on the next hour to then maybe come up like so, right? So probably doesn't look too right on the 1 hour. The 2 has still got an hour left of it, and it makes sense with the 2 because the 2 is bullish. Why did we close bullish? Probably because we haven't got enough liquidity. So what does that mean? We need liquidity. Where's the only liquidity on the 2 hour? It's here. There. So probably needs to come back up to at least that level, the 2. The 1 doesn't look nice. The 3 doesn't look nice. The 3's in a clean traffic range down. And the 4 it's got 1 hour left of it, and it's closed bearish, but it's not closed at any support or resistance level. So this 4 can still do anything at the moment. So this 15 back into the area, it is pretty risky really, because the 1 doesn't line up and the 4 doesn't line up and the 3 doesn't line up, but the 2 looks lovely. The 2 looks lovely. So do you take it? This is the thing. Do you take it? And if you're going to take it, what are you going to risk on it? That's the question. What are you going to risk on it? This is not going to happen, so I'm going to delete this. So let's delete this. Ready?
Hey, hello, Andre.
Who's that?
Hey.
Andre. Oh, mate, we had a corker of a trade on gold.
You did?
Yeah. Corker of a trade. Pop down. We literally had a straight pop. I mean, none of us caught it, mind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I put it on, right? But
Yeah.
on my MT4, the numbers didn't marry up, so my entry was a bit lower and it stopped me out at break, even though when I was nowhere near thingy. But we're looking at a 15-minute fake out back into the edit. Oh, this needs to calm down. The more this pushes, the more I need a pullback. But yeah, we're close to potentially another trade here. I'm deleting that sell stop, Dan.
Yeah.
Well, if it closes like this, I think it lines up with mates.
Yeah.
Like back into the range strategy. Well, I caught the Naylor Asia trade, so that was nice.
Nice.
Did you have a nice Christmas in that?
Yeah, a really good night. You?
Yeah, been decent. Quiet.
Quiet.
Just a little bit of Belgian.
Well, I can't say it was quiet. with little kids, but
So if you look at the one now, Dan, look at that. Flipping bullish. And the 2 could flip, take the highs. The 3 and the 4, like I keep mentioning, I don't like. But what if this 3 broke out, first candle what broke out, what if the 3 is actually meant to be the one what fakes out like that? That means we're going to drive up, like really drive up. So, yeah, it's, I don't like how that 15's pushed so big. But if you look at the 1, if I can get I'll tell you what I might do. If I can get a pullback to this, we might have a swoop entry. So if the 1, because if the 2 are there, it's a 2's got another hour, so I reckon this next hour is just going to open up and push. So that beware FM. That's really threw us off how much it's pushed there. So if I can get on this 5 a pullback to here to take this bottom wick, we'll have a buy stop above, and stops will just be the bottom wick, so around here. How's that? And we can really drive up, so I'll only be risking maybe $100, if that, on a 50k account. So it won't be much because it'll be a swoop entry. Happy with that,
3 or
Dan?
5 minutes there.
You what?
I said 3 or 5 minutes because there.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, it would have to be the 3. That's how I'm identifying my pullback. Yeah, if I can get a pullback to this. Yeah. Stop loss. Yeah, if I can get a pullback to this, I'll have a buy stop above. My buy stop will be above the high. Because this can open up and just drive. Like proper drive. Come on, don't you dare open up and drive. Like I've just said.
There she goes.
Yeah, I can't do now here, guys. I needed that pullback really. We might come back down still. The more this hour comes down, pushes up, it's like it gets less and less. Not because I'd need to have a buy stop above the high, and if this keeps pushing, like how far do you take it? You're not going to pull back the more it pushes. So I think my pullback, I've got to have this area now. Well, this area now on the 5.
It's a still in your hands kind of trade.
Yeah, look at that. It's done exactly what I said we were going to do. If you watch my stream back at Andre, there's a bit where I go, this is what's going to happen. The 15's going to close out. The next 15's going to fake out back in.
So here's a question for you then, mate. Why don't you then market execute?
Well,
when your gut tells you.
Yeah, do you know what? The only time I market execute is wing backs. And but technically I could put a limit order there. But you're right in what you're saying, right? Because why don't I just mark execute? But you have to act upon what you see, not what you think is going to happen.
No,
and that's why
I know. I think it's just it's a satisfying feeling that I was right.
Yeah.
You know, so you take that win. I was right.
Yeah, but it's annoying if it does this.
Yeah.
like what I wanted is something like, even if you got a close back above there, I'd be on it, but you normally get something like that, and then, well, I say you get a bottom wick, right, but a lot of the time when you fake out, the reason why they're faking out is to catch everyone out. So everyone's selling off the 15, everyone's selling, and then all of a sudden the stops are above here, say, so they can then just close back into the area because it gives people a chance to get out without stops. So you do tend to get a push, and if you don't, people then go, okay, well, I'll get out on the pullback, and what happens is price doesn't pull back, it just carries on, stops you from getting out. That's what tends to happen. But because we've had such a big push, I've got to have that pullback. It's sort of, it's very, very, very tricky. Now, in order to take more trades now, what can we do now then? Because we're obviously not getting this pullback. Unless we're getting it now, but we had the 30 back in. We've got no bottom wick on the 30. I think if anything now, I probably need an hour back above here. But I'm saying that if you look at this hour closed respecting, and then it still popped. What's the high of the 2? If we bait that too high, that would be the 3 flipping back in. And if the 3 is going to fake out, because the 3 might fake out, if we keep driving like this, it's probably because the 3 is going to fake out. I think that's probably the, if the 3 closes back above here, we could probably take buys up, because then you would have had a fake out on the 3. But I just don't know how far this 3 is going to drive up. It's the same situation. We've missed this move. We're going into the next range. How can we catch it? And then you'll have between that and that to take. But that's only if the 4. The 4 is a tricky one because there's no ranges. The 4 range is probably, this is probably all you've got, but it's like just mine at the moment. There's nothing this side for the 4. So where's the fake out for the 4 to happen? Is it above there? Is it above there? Is it above there? Where's the fake out for the 4? See, the 4 it's like something we can't really use today, which is weird. I don't normally like the 3. I only added the 3 because I was looking at other stuff. That was naughty, that by yeah, we're gonna have to wait, I think. Oh, look at this coming back down. That's the pullback I needed, but it's took my advantage away now. It's took my advantage. I can't really do nothing. The only thing we could potentially look at is a wing back buy, but there is bullish, I suppose. The 1 is bullish. If we got a 50% wick fill on this, which I don't think we need to get because we're bullish, so this is basically just a grab. But if we can get maybe 50%, we're going with the 2. The 3 I don't like. The 3 is clean traffic range down, and the 4 again is clean traffic down because you're not closing at any support. This 4 can flip at any point, but there's only 1 hour left of it. So is it going to flip? Is there enough time? In order for this 4 to flip, you'd need a 1 hour candle. This 1 hour would have to look like that, which could happen. Which could happen. But wing back buy, I was thinking, but I don't like it because the 3 and the 4. But wing back buy from these levels and then a flip. But you've already done that top wick, which I don't like. Right, I'm gonna go make a brew, and then I think we're gonna have to wait for the next hour to close. I think if we get an hour close above here, we'll look at more buys. But that's the hour, that's the 4 hour and everything closing, so we'd have to be careful. So I think we need to wait for the hour to close, and then we'll do a top down on NAS and EU when I come back, my bro. Young.
I'm going to the brew as well.
Young. Nah.
It?
Who's that? Is that Lee?
Hello, aye.
All right, Lee. How you doing, geezer?
All right.
What a trip that was when I was away. Oh,
What do you mean? Been busy?
oh, even working on Christmas Day, man.
Really? Fucking hell.
Aye.
What are you doing?
On Saturday, Christmas.
Why are you doing that? You might die next week, Lee. Don't work too much, mate. You might. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean, though? Like, you're working all this time. You could die next week. You enjoy life.
This is why I need to crack in. I want freedom.
Yeah.
I need to be away.
I know, man. And we were talking about this, Andre, me and Andre, yesterday, weren't we? About you need work to make money to pay the bills, so you need to be at work, but that doesn't give you the time to learn to trade to make money to pay the bills. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it's...
To be honest, what I've been doing, because on my work computer,
yeah,
I couldn't get MT5 or nothing like that. But with that futures,
yeah,
I can get it on.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been having a window open on the slide, just doing it on that.
How are you getting on?
Well, so I've been up to 2 more times in a horse knickers.
Yeah.
Lee, have you thought about, are you able to access, if you have your MT5 on a virtual private server on VPS, and then access that from your work computer?
It's illegal to have VPS in Dubai.
I thought that.
You can't have it. If you get caught having it, you can grant a show.
A VPN or a VPS?
VPN? Oh, I wouldn't be able to download it anyway. It's like with the Dubai Petroleum, the block all sorts of malware and everything that comes through.
So
got high security.
Because VPS, all you need is your remote desktop connection that's normally installed by default on your laptop.
Is it?
And then,
my laptop works, but I'm on my work computer when I'm at the desk.
No, that one as well. It should, I mean, unless obviously they're super strict and they block RTB connections, which they might, because then normally for that server you will get a public IP address that you access, and you log into that from an RTB remote desktop connection, and it could be open, but it depends how strict they are. You know how restrictive the company is. But yeah, this is
I think you use that for your bot, do you? The VPS.
I don't currently. I don't. I just have the laptop up and running.
Or 24/7.
Ish. It depends. I think I'm stopping at the moment. My Asia session bot, the one that trades similar to Nate's style. It's on a bad run, so I'm just stopping that until I can see it's improving again.
Right. Just put on a demo or something.
No, I'm just gonna keep tracking it every day. But yeah, it's on a very bad downward streak, which I can see over a year. It goes through these periods where you've got 5, 6, 7 trades in a row that can lose. So I'm just stopping it before I reach a 0 on the challenge.
Oh, it's not your live one.
No, I'm not that one. I'm not comfortable on the live yet because I want to pass it on the challenge first before I take it on the live.
What the mean? What the? So how's Shane been done for your hours?
Who, me or Andre?
Andre.
Oh, well, look at the journals here. So since we've been streaming September, we haven't had a minus month yet. We're up 1% September, up over 3% October, up 0.5% November. We're still up, but that was our worst month. December I was up shy of 4%, which is really nice. And then January we are up nearly 1% already. So we're doing all right on stream, really good. And to be honest, on even off stream, I'm doing really good. So it's
stacking your accounts out, Pete, now.
Yeah. I'm absolutely it's what's nice. It's kicking in now, which is really nice. So,
is it finally clicking, mate?
It's finally clicking. Yeah, I think.
I've just been bullshitting us the whole time.
Yeah, it's finally clicking. But no, I mean, it's kicking in regards to my wealth. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like last year was good, but last year, like I'll always be honest with you, last year I finished paying off all of my debt. Like last year, that's what the year I become 100% debt free. Literally, I do not have anything. Tick.
Congratulations, Pete. That's awesome.
And then also that was building up accounts as well. Because people think once you get a 100k account, that's it. You're just fucking you're loaded. You're not at all. You need it. Oh, thanks for the love, Andre. Go on, Andre.
I just saw it now.
I've just seen it. Yeah.
It's that.
So that this year is literally going to be, do you know what? Allow trading to really, what's the word? Show you what life can be. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, this year it's like fucking really sexy. So yeah, really good.
You're gonna get a camping van and adapt it for your family. You make it nice, wheelchair accessible and everything, and then just go travel.
That is my dream, Andre. Yes. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive over to your place and do a high rocks with you.
Yes, we're gonna do doubles.
We'll do doubles. I'll carry you on my back, right? And then that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, Lee, it's going really good, mate. Like I couldn't ask for. Me trading is, and what Dan's here, so Dan's a bit of a advocate for us. When I used to trade on YouTube, my stops were huge. And this is why I always try to say to you is, you never stop improving. So even when you're profitable, you never stop improving. You're always trying to, okay, how can I bring my stops closer? How can I risk less but gain more? You're always doing that. Yeah. And the way I used to trade on YouTube with Dan, we had a massive win rate, high win rate, like over 90% win rate. But when I took a loss, it was a big loss. That was the difference. But now I've sort of flipped it. Look at the win rate now; it's quite low. It's lower even, but I'm more profitable. So yeah, it's going really good. Thanks for that.
I thought we'd trade the futures, Pete.
Yes, I'm going to get on it. The issue you've got, Lee, right?
You make it killing, mate.
Yeah, I know. So Nate showed me it, and I done a demo. I smashed the demo account, right? But what I didn't like, I know you can now. Well, I know you could now, but you said you couldn't at the time. I don't like showing my balance. Which
yeah, but I showed you how to do that.
Yeah, you can hide it now. So I am going to get on it, but yeah, it's just. And I know the system's fairly easy, it's on TradingView. I need to get on it basically. But what it is, because what's happening now, what I'm doing is working and I'm making money. Do I need to change it? Do you know what I mean? That's literally the only reason I haven't got on it. But yeah, I'm going to get on it. Because what I don't like is I don't like having MT4 open. And then, can you link up Forex accounts with futures accounts on Social Trader? Do you know what I mean?
That's a good question. I don't think so.
So then, do I trade the futures on stream, or do I trade? My goal is, this is my goal, right? Next year, this is what I'm doing, because I think I'll always trade on YouTube. Whether nobody gets on my streams, right? But I don't give a fuck, right? I trade. I speak out loud anyway, so it's just content or whatever. But once I've finished this year, I think what I'm gonna do is do a challenge for the next one. So whether I put $1,000 in a live account or $100 in a live account and see where I can get it on stream. I do it now with my live account anyway. So yeah, that's something like that I might do next. But yeah, I need a full year worth of data on these accounts, and then Yeah, but I am going to look at futures, like, definitely. I love how there's no spread.
Yeah.
It's just dead tight, isn't it?
Plus you've got that handy reset and that for $40 or something.
Is that if you lose the account, you then just buy another one?
If you can, I just reset
Oh
it.
yeah, that's it. You don't you only pay $40 for the account? Or something?
Yeah, I think for the first time you can get it that low.
Mm.
It depends which. If you take the one where you pay a lower monthly fee, because every month if you don't pass it, you just basically pay again for it.
Yeah.
Or you can pay a higher fee if you feel confident you can pass it within 1 or 2 attempts. Then there's no activation fee afterwards. So then you pay, like, let's say $90.
Yeah.
For the 50k account, and then when you pass it, then you don't pay anything more. Whereas on the lower fee, when you pass, then you pay an activation fee to have your live account.
That's it. Yeah.
And then it's all done. Then it's all paid for.
Yeah.
Are you sorting another challenge, Andre?
So I to be honest, I fucked up a bit on my futures side. So I've got my express, and I'm down, and I've got my and I linked up a challenge, and I'm down on that. So I'm slowly building that back up. Yeah. So I mean, to be fair, this is the latest strategy that I'm trying to get on top of. So I'm surprised I actually passed the account in the first place.
You've had a lucky one where you put 2 contracts on, didn't you?
Yeah. So because that was doing the Asia trades that I do on my MT5 and stuff. Yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. Let's go for this. I needed basically 1,400 to pass it, and it was the day after bank holiday, which stats are really good for that trade. So I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. and it did. Yeah, and it's quite funny if you the was it alpha futures or one of those ones. They have these one step accounts, as in you can pass it in 1 day. They don't have a consistency rule on the challenge side of things. So a lot of times what these guys are doing, when there's big news or something out, they get two or three of these accounts, and then just put a bracket order in the last, I think, 10-minute candle before the news.
Yeah.
And then just max it out, max stop loss, and then you're either gonna pass it or you're gonna fail it.
Proper culprit. That's proper gambling.
I think that's okay. And I think that's okay when you actually know how to trade afterwards. Then you just don't mess about with, trying to pass the challenge. Okay, cool, you pass it. Now you've got an account, you add it to the other ones, and you keep trading, and you get your $150 a day that you need to get your payouts, whatever. But I think a lot of people lose a lot of money that way.
Yeah.
Because they pass the account, and then afterwards they can't trade for shit, and then they lose it again. And I heard some stats. One of the guys from TopStep, Aaron or something, he live trades, and then he's got a lot of free stuff that he shares, and he gave some stats as to how many people on TopStep actually get funded, but then after those funded accounts, how many actually get payouts, and then after those people that get payouts, how many actually go on to become live traders with TopStep.
Yeah.
And it's something like 0.01% or something.
Yeah.
They reach that level. I think it's 5 payouts you need before you could be considered to become a live trader, with them.
I think they just merge all your accounts, don't they?
Yeah.
What do you got?
We'll link them all up.
Well, guys, I'm gonna have a, believe it or not, I've got a wing back buy on NAS, right? And I'm gonna put this. It was the trade ID from yesterday, which I deleted. It's actually now still valid, and the reason being is because on NAS, so the daily flipped bullish. Now, I had this wing back buy on here. It's off a daily time frame. This, right? Well, also a 4 hour. Mainly the 4 hour. The 4 hour looks better, but the first daily candle needed to tap it, and we flipped bullish now, so it didn't close bearish. So that's not the first daily candle, bearish candle anymore. So this one is. So if this daily can come down and tap my wing back at 25404, fantastic. And if we're right, we could really be in the money, because we haven't broke the high yet. Didn't we need to break this before doing the next move? But if we do come down and tap it, that would then be the push to break the high. So it could be really nice risk to reward. And stops are pretty tight on it. If I show you the 4 hour, so we're in this zone currently, this one here, right? We're in this mess. I mean, look at these here, minging. But look what happens. You get random wicks or pop down to these levels. Okay. So that's what I'm after. This wick down, then reject. Even if we go left, look at these. Look at these random wicks to these areas. So it's definitely a key point. So yeah, I'm gonna have a buy limit on, but this will be a case of leaving it on all day really. New York will probably tap it if it's gonna get.
Put this in the IDs, yeah?
Yeah, it's in the IDs now, yeah.
What's it going to be on the daily time frame?
It's on the 4 hour technically, but it might not happen. It's got to happen today, if not just delete tonight. But I don't think it'll happen till New York. Let me just check news actually, because I haven't checked that.
There's news today.
Yeah, this is actually news in 2 minutes. Okay, could we get a pop down?
2 minutes?
2 minutes. Could we get a huge pop down? I mean, it's some big of a pop down we would need. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna have this on. Or we could just watch it in 2 minutes, see if it does pop. Maybe mark execute. Are you on any challenges that are out yet, Lee?
It's on that. I blew me FTMO.
Yeah.
So I lost my FTMO. I've lost the fibers. As it is gone. So it's just part of the journey, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Just got to suck it up and just get on.
How long have you been trading now?
Wait, to be honest with you, mate, I haven't really fully locked into training. I do little bits here and there. It's just for the working life.
Yeah, it's
when I'm back home, I can get a little bit, and when I'm away, it's hard because most of the time I'm getting pulled from pillar to post, like going doing site visits.
Yeah.
I've got managed pipelines, and I've got to travel quite a bit with my job. I've got to go out in the morning to a site and drive all the way back, go back in the afternoon. I can never get time to myself properly.
Yeah.
Even though we did lunch breaks, I was getting calls to go out.
Yeah, I get you, mate. I get you.
It'd be good just to get a good block of time to trade.
Yeah.
That's what I said to the missus. I said, this time I'm back home, I want to basically lock into it and get cracking. So at the minute I'm just on the combine.
Yeah.
I'm in profit up, so that's good.
Yeah, so I've got a $150 risk on this NAS one on a 50k account because we could actually potentially hit these levels, believe it or not. Because if we grab that liquidity from the downside, the down thing to it is you pop out and tap this area a lot and then it doesn't drive up. It comes back into this area, right? And that's it. So it might just come back to this area. But even if it does that, the risk to reward's fantastic. I mean, you're looking at even to the take partial move to break even. It's a 1-to-1. But you're looking to come at least just shy of a 4-to-1 there. But I would probably have full TP 2608. 2608, yeah. That's what I'd probably do.
Do you get that push in one day?
But you could do, but I'm not sure you'll get it pushed in one day. But it can do it, yeah. I think if what you can get in one day is if this daily, because if you look at these dailies, right? This daily here came down, activated, flipped bullish, okay. Then the next daily came back down again, and then the next daily, obviously, that's when you do the push up to these levels. What else was there? There was this one. This is what I thought we were getting. This is sort of a close area where we've closed in around these levels. This daily comes down, taps, pulls back, closes bearish back above here, and then the new daily comes up to these levels. So this is what I'm saying. You could get to here in one day, yeah, which that alone is that's 4 to 1. It's 4 to 1, but you're probably looking in one day 2 to 1. But that well, if you close like that, you're going to be leaving it on. I mean, you'd probably be risky and get stopped on that one. But what you're expecting is a pop down and a flip. So this is why I think it could flip and drive. The reason being is we came back up again. So this was a level, right? We came back up again. Why did we come back here? We broke this high, but we didn't break this high. There's loads of liquidity above here. And I'm just thinking, okay, well, I think this is us moving up now. I think this whole move is us breaking the high. But you know what price does? It doesn't just drive straight up in one straight line. It goes up and up and up. It goes in waves, doesn't it? So even on the lower time frames, looking like that. But I think this is just the pullback. This is just the pullback to then come up. And if you're into fibs, and we were talking about fibs the other day, Andre, if you put the fibs on there, you might find this is around the 50 to 80. Potentially, if you're using the bodies. So you're there or thereabouts. Yes, stops it in there as well. But I think if we break below that, I wouldn't be interested in the trade because that's where they all reject from. So
what's the goal zone? Is it 50 and 61?
Between 50 and 85 I use, and what I'm after is a pullback to them areas and then price action. So an engulfing, a morning star, a railroad or something like that. Then you'd look at price action on it, and then you would take the trade. That's how you would trade sort of fibs. But I don't really trade fibs.
You look like a good bullish, like engulfing with a grab sort of thing.
Yeah. But you'd want that on lower time frames. This is the thing, because you remember what you expect on this daily is you're expecting this daily to come down, tap, and then pull back, or even flip.
So for confirmation on a lower time frame.
Yeah. So what you'd want to see, maybe the hour would probably work well. Is if you started moving. If I get my fibs on. So we're here to here. You would want price to start working its way down. And then once you tap the 50 zone, you're then looking for price action. So you might have that, and then you might have a engulfing, and that alone's price action. So then you would then get in off the next candle. You would just market execute if you're using fibs. There's your price action for one. Or you might get a railroad, which is, obviously you know what a railroad is. You might get that, or you might get a morning star. You get that, and then that's a morning star. So again, that's price action. You just get in, and then that is between 50 and 85% of the fibs. Normally, you wouldn't have your stops like this though with using fibs, but this is not. I'm not using fibs. This is a wing back buy. All I know is price rejects from that zone quite a lot. Like if we count how many times it's rejected from that area. It's quite a lot. Look, there's two there. There's one there. There's
one right next to it as well.
All there. Yeah, and I think that's the only date we've got. So it's quite a lot, really. And then the times it's drove through compared to the drive, so this drove through. This did reject from there, I suppose. So you could probably say, okay, well, you have to close back above that. Once you tap, you've got to close back above that. Or if you don't, you might get this, and that's your sign to get out. You'd still be able to get out in profit because this one closed below. So you could bring that into play. Again, these tap and all pull back. So that could be your managed risk. This one taps. So if you close below 25484, then you look to get out, basically. That's what you'd look at. Close below, and you drive through. This one probably would have played out still just. But yeah, it's probability wise, it's pretty good. I'm actually going to add that to the trade. Idea is that if we close below 25483 on an hour candle, just get out. Get out of the trade. Yeah. I'm going to go back to gold in a minute though. I want to see what it's doing.
That's the point, minute.
Zero, 25480 before or after derivation. So if the hour close below, then it don't get activated. We just delete. What we're looking for is that tap and pop back up, like these, like that. Tap, pop back up. This one didn't, but tap, pop back up. That's what we're after. So I'm gonna set an alert on that. That's probably all I've got on NAS really. Let's have a look at gold again.
We just set an alert at that level to see.
Yeah, I've just put a buy limit there and then set an alert. So look at the fours flipped. Oh no, the fours already flipped, wasn't it? Yeah, the fours already flipped. Yeah, it's the 3 hours looking at. So we're not really driving up here. The 3 is going to close in 22 minutes. So if we can get a fake out on the 3 back above, then we might have another trade in 22 minutes. So we might have another trade in 22 minutes. But this 2 has not drove at all. We're now sort of stuck at, look at that wing back area though, Dan.
Yeah.
So this is the trade we had this morning, guys. It was a lovely trade this here, right? We had an advantage point which we had to take advantage of, which I'll say we did, but I didn't. I got stopped at break even because my MT4. But this 5 here was right up here, and we had a sell stop underneath it. Because what we had is, I'll tell you what, I'll rewind it back. This 5 had closed like that with no bottom wick. So you're thinking, okay, well the next 5 normally close opposite, but we knew it wasn't going to close opposite because you'd had this area. Look at that. I'm not having price can drive up without coming to break that low before. So this was it was a swoop entry really, because the high time frames weren't lining up, but such a good advantage point. And this is what I'm saying is, if you've got a good advantage point, then yeah, you can get in if you can go risk free quick. And our advantage point was, as soon as we break that, we go risk free. We don't take partial because it was only small. We go risk free. And my stops were only above, was it here or here? Can't remember, I think it was here.
That was above the 5s.
Above the 5s, yeah. So my stops were here. And what happened with the next 5 came up, closed bearish, and then the next one came right through, down. That's what we had this morning. But what happened for me personally is, on this pullback here on the lower time frames, I got stopped out at break even because my entry was lower on my MT5. That pissed me off. But yeah, we also had a wing back buy area from, it wasn't a wing back buy, it was a rejection area from round here, which obviously the next 15 just came up. But at the start of the stream, I said this is what's going to happen. 15 is going to close out, and if you watch the stream back on YouTube, you'll be able to see me saying it. 15 is going to break out to the downside. The next 15 is going to do that, break out, and then we'll look for bottom wick, and we'll have a buy stop above to come up. But what happened is 15 done just that, but I fucking shot too far up, took the advantage point, because your advantage point there is above these levels, and then it's just fucking messed about. So what we did have this morning, which I would have made about, I mean that was a 1-to-1 that, and I had $150 on it, so that would have been $150 for us. But there's always another trade.
Has Crazy Beast been jumping on?
He hasn't lately, but I think he's think he's really struggling. I know he's a bit active in the Pip Unders group, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't really look in there, guys. I'll be honest with you. I don't really look in there. But yeah, I mean, I speak to him now and again. He games with us sometimes. Sometimes he gets on the PS5 with us, but he's like really struggling.
Oh, he's shredding.
Yeah. He's so up and down, like spiking up and down. One day he's doing mint, and the next day it's like he's fucked it. But he's just got to keep going. He will make, because the reason why he will make it is because he does improve, he does progress with it. So it's just up to he has a mental battle whether he's going to carry on or not. I don't know. So what would we want here? We'd need an hour close above here, really. Yeah, that's what I'm after, is an hourly close above here. Get a bottom wick and then we'd take the buys up. The thing is with this one though as well is, even if the hour doesn't close above there, it can still play out. Look at that. That hour closed respecting, the next hour just shot up. So that could also happen. Let me just quickly have a look at it here. Didn't even get affected today. Why was I looking at news with this when that was NAS? So yeah, we're waiting on gold do its thing, which is 60 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna do a top down on EU. EU will do. Okay, so EU. You've got some nice ranges either side of EU at the moment, but when it breaks out, you've got a fantastic range to the downside, you've got a fantastic range to the upside as well. These are off the monthly time frames as well, right? Monthly close respected, so this monthly is coming down for a bottom wick, kind of flip and break out. Currently it hasn't broke out, so it doesn't really help us, the monthly. The weekly, it closed respecting. This is a prominent support now. This is the range you're in on the weekly. Just look at the left. You've got a level here. If you notice it, it's hard to see, right? But this is what you look for with your ranges. So there's your first rejection there, okay? And then what you're looking for is the opposite side is rejections. So there's another rejection there. So within this mess, that's probably your best fitting zone for me. But yeah, so that's probably my zone at the moment with the weeklies. You can tap and reject from there. This was a trade. You had a railroad there, and you closed respected, and it was a fake out. So we could have took this on Monday, to be fair. I don't know why I didn't see this, but you create a support level, then you broke out to the upside, and then you faked out. You had a fake out. Then you had a top wick, and then you flipped to the downside. This would have been perfect to come down. But obviously we've missed this move. I think I did mention it, to be fair, on the Tuesday, but it already gone at that point. Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, I remember now. But yeah, we just missed this move. So we're kind of free falling down. You've got another little support level here, which you're tapping. So you can't really do too much with it. Yeah, I think we'd have to wait for the weekly now. We've missed this move. This weekly can fill the range. Dailies, we got another level. There's another level here. And you'd need a daily close below there. If you get a daily close below there and you get a top wick, you can look at sellers to fill the rest of the range. So that's tomorrow. So it might have potentials on EU tomorrow. Now in regard to this daily, we could go down the lower time frames, but the only range we've got to play with is between where price is now, this and this. That's all we've got to play with. It's done a top wick. That's all the top wick it needs, really. So we could have a look. Bullish 4 breaking out. If the 4 closes and you get a top wick, you could have sells down, but you're only looking at that, so it's not really worth it for me. Yes, I can't really do nothing. Nah, look at the 1, man. 1's close respecting. Yeah, it's not for me on EU today. I think tomorrow, if the daily can close below, potentially, yeah, but you're probably looking at the weekly. Ideally, what you'd want to see on the weekly, what would you want to see on the weekly? Because you're stuck in this range. I think if the weekly can close respecting this level, I think I would market execute a buy, believe it or not. And the reason being, or at least get a bottom wick first. So if we look at all the times the weekly's closed respecting 1.16177, which was here, which was here, which was, I don't know whether you would include this because it's the first coming down. So 2 there coming from these levels. All the ones coming from these levels. There's that level, down, close respecting. That level, down, close respecting. What does the next candles do? Back up. This one comes to here. This one comes to here. Okay, let's go left, see what these ones do. Look at these ones here. Closes respecting, straight away, back up. Closes respecting, back up. Did I say this level or the other one? Yeah. So yeah, I think if we close respecting this, let all these close below. I know they came back up, but I don't think I would take them. So yeah, if the weekly closes respecting this level, I'd be very interested in the buys back up. I'm not sure I would take a wing back buy though. I think I would just wait to see if the weekly closes there. That's what I'd be after on EU. Just thinking, could we maybe? But yeah. So that's it on EU. Really, we'd have to wait. So we're just back on gold and just seeing. Gonna see what this hour does. Oh, which we flip back to the downside now. Okay. Naughty. The 4's about to close as well. Like if this 4 closes bullish, why? Why is it closed bullish? It's not closed at any support level. On the 4, on the lower time frames, yes, but not on the 4. The 4 is in clean traffic range down to these levels at least. So what's the next 4 going to do? New date, isn't it? We can't really go off it, so we've got to use the lower time frames. The 3's in clean traffic range down to at least these levels. I was hoping we'd get a 3-hour fake out back into the area because that would confirm coming back up. 2 closed bullish again. The 2 didn't close at any support level, so why did he close bullish? New data, and that's what you've got to be careful of. And then the time frames really is even the 1. I mean, this level on the 1, there's not much. So yeah,
you need to close up below there, wouldn't you?
You are.
You need to close below that level.
We need either 1 hour close below 4425 or 1 hour close above 4436. And then you would, it's not even guaranteed a trade. You'd have to see what the higher time frames are looking like as well. So
I've got them numbers marked up on the 30.
On the 30, yeah.
I've got them marked up.
So this is where you've got to go down the time frames. I mean, if you look at the 30, that bullish close was nice. The 15, this was the perfect trade to fake out, but it just pushed too far for me. So what you would want to see now is, what would you want to see? You're going to have to wait for the 1 to close. This 1 can do anything. The previous one's bullish, but it didn't break above. So this 1 can still do anything. If it closes doji, again, what do you do when it's a doji candle without price action?
Wait till the next one.
Yeah, you ignore it. You ignore it. So if this closes doji, we've got to go off the next one, and that's bullish. So we're more probable that the next hour is going to be bullish. Okay, but that's only if it closes doji. But we haven't broke out of any range yet. That's the top of the range. So I don't know whether I would just buy up. I think I would I'd need to play the next range, because this is the range we're in now, because it created a range. It's only a minor range though, but this is the range we're in. And where's price at? It's fucking in the middle. And we don't like to buy or sell in the middle of a range. We don't know which way it's going. A perfect trade for us is when price comes into a range. Let's say we're going off this range. Then we buy, because we've now got between this and this to go. We've got a rough direction where price can go. Well, at the minute, sort of stuck in this little, I'll call it a shit block.
Yo,
Nate, how you doing, man?
How we doing, boys?
Yeah, we're all good, man.
Alright.
Morning.
Morning. Have you had out this morning, Nate?
No, mate, nothing at all.
I tell you what, we've got a family class this morning. Tell you what, we haven't had this for a while.
Keep missing out in Asia, don't we?
Yeah. What was the football like last night?
Oh, great, wasn't it?
Did you watch the Newcastle game?
Yeah, I think I watched the second half.
Did you?
Second half.
Did you watch it, Lee?
I watched the highlights this morning, mate.
Fuck, you should have watched the game, mate. Everything what happens in a football match, what's exciting happened in that game. There was all sorts going on. Penalty decisions, VR crap decisions, offsides, injuries, bookings, potential red cards, hitting the bar, hitting the crossbar, Nick Pope doing a Forrest Gump run. Fucking everything happened. It was just mad. Very entertaining game. So,
Tell you what, Leeds did quite well, really, didn't they? Say where they are.
you know what? Honestly, I had 2-0 and they played really well. They've got a good play. That Aronson.
Lewin.
Who?
Albert Lewin.
Do you know what? He had a cracking game.
He's been superb for them over the last few games.
I think he got a lot of stick at Everton, didn't he? So when he left in that, people were giving him loads of stick, and he's like, "I'll just show you when I go to Leeds." I don't know, but yeah, he was.
It's Everton.
He had a cracking game. Yeah, it's all the Scousers, isn't it? All the Scousers.
Might need subtitles in there, more you Geordies in there.
But yeah.
Where's Lee from? Lee, are you from Sunderland or Newcastle?
Newcastle, mate.
Oh yeah.
He's the posh end, Lee.
That's because he works in Dubai.
Yeah. No seat before that.
He's got his posh coffee machine, hasn't he?
Oh, mate, I tell you what, mate, it's absolutely brilliant.
Looks like I might just get a milk frother rather than spending 500 quid.
No, it wasn't 500 quid. I think she paid 250, mate.
Oh, that's still too much.
I've got a coffee machine, like.
You're absolutely minted.
That's another challenge. That's 4 challenges.
It's smashing it.
No wrong with a fucking kettle and some instant coffee, mate. Yeah.
But when I do my lattes, I used to have a pan and boil up milk and whisk it, but it took ages. Now Emma bought me a latte machine. I just froth it all up. A lot easier.
That's what I do. I just microwave the milk, then I've got like the frothers on the side, so I just put on the frothers. That's brilliant.
You can't microwave the milk, Lee.
Why not?
Oh, you can't, man. It's not the same.
It gets that skin on the top.
Yeah, you get the skin. Oh, Emma loves that. Fucking hate it.
Oh, nah. The only skin I like is like a chicken skin or a custard.
KFC skin. KFC.
That's all that's on KFC nowadays. There's no meat on the chicken, is there?
I know, but
KFC is
In shite.
Oh, I love the skin.
There's a place in Dubai called Hardy's. It's like a KFC, but it's 20 times better.
Not a chicken in sight.
I'd rather go to Morrison's and get a full cooked chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are nice. No, I look, when I used to do removals, and if I was driving a long way, I would it was more to keep me awake. I'd go to KFC and just buy a bucket of chicken, and I'd just munch that as I'm eating or as I'm driving. Just munch it all day, just chicken after chicken.
A family feast bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's what I used to go for. 15 quid, family feast bucket for yourself. Like, where's your family? So you're looking at it. It's a family of one, mate. Thank
50
you.
different chickens in one box.
Yeah. Oh, it is as well.
So here is the 4. I'm going to do my ranges again. The 4 is about to close in 3 minutes. Like, why are you closing here like that? Why are you closing bullish? Why?
Because it's already been down and done the damage. But it didn't take liquidity. It left a little bit at the bottom, so it's going to come down for that.
Well, to be honest, you've still got a big gap here on gold. Big gap.
Miners come for that?
Yeah, could come for that. But
Stick yourself a buy limit doing that.
4 hours.
But is this where the sharks are? Is this where the sharks are?
Yeah. That's a good shark, that.
It is a good shark,
I
isn't it?
thought it was a whale for a second.
I think it was the shape of the. I think it was the shape of the round head, wasn't it? I think if I was like that, they're more of a shark.
Good shot, that is.
It is a good shark.
Shark Airlines.
Shark Airlines. Shark Airlines.
Sharky and George.
I think we're going to go bullish because the dailies took the wick to the left.
There's no top wick on the daily. There's no top wick on the 2 previous dailies as well. But what you find is the dailies, it sort of disregards the no top wick rule. It's more like the hour to the 4 hour with no top and bottom wicks, even a bit lower. But
because the weekly could come down, couldn't it?
well, I've got the weekly coming down, and the reason being, well, we haven't got a range yet on the weekly technically, so this weekly can do anything. Right, we've got minor ranges, but we haven't had any breaks out. So this weekly can still do anything. But even if this weekly closes bullish, I still think you would probably get that and then a flip. Because there's no bottom wick on the weekly. But it's not about the bottom wick, because we know we don't have to have a bottom wick. It's more about this gap. Look at this gap. Look at
Might
that
be saving
gap.
that for might save that for NFP though.
Maybe.
NFP Friday.
There's a big reason to come down for that area. And the way the dailies close, well, you'd be thinking, okay, I'd have more confidence about sellers now if this daily had done this first, top wick, and then flipped. That's when I'd be more. But I'm just a bit cautious because we haven't had much of a top wick on this. So what's going to happen with this daily? Is New York going to take it back up to give it a top wick or what? I don't know. I mean, we had a corker trade this morning, but is that just the move today? Is that all we're going to do today? This is it. Are we stuck in this area today? And the 4 hour range is awful because there is no range. It's like you've got a minor support here. Got a minor support there, which it don't really marry up very good. So you can't really use the 4 hours. So I don't know why this is closed bullish. The 3 is clean traffic range down. So the 3 has a bit better support level. Right, so you're technically in this range on the 3. This. But because it's a 3 hour candle, and the 4, what do you need to have before you're coming down to confirm? We need a top wick. So I would need a top wick to come down now because the 4's closed. So then can we take the buys up if we need the top wick? But the 3 is still in this range, but I need to break the highs before taking sells on this 3. So, but we remember that. And then the lower time frames, like what's going on here? So there's the 2 range. We're in the same range on the 2. The 2 and the 3 is the same. But we've had 2 bullish closures and none's closed above. So we can't do anything on this 2. This 2 can do anything at the moment, especially with it's the new 4 and the 3. Until we close above, we can't really take buys. So that doesn't help. And then if you come to the 1, again, same range. We're still in this range to the downside. But, and you probably think, well, why can't I just get the sell stop and leave the 3? Because the 3's just closed and the 4's just closed. So now I need, in order to take sells, I need a break of the high. I need a break of that in order to look at any sells. What I was hoping for, I was hoping the 3 would fake out back into the area and then bottom wick to come up or fake out back below. So if I could get something like this, but this is probably not going to happen in London now. If I can get something like that 1, the only way I would take buys, I would need a steep bottom wick, right? Because you'd have to rule out the fake out. But if you have an hour close above and then you get an hour close back below, I'd be in it all day. That would confirm. That would be the 4 doing its top wick, the 3 doing its top wick and grabbing liquidity, and you've had a fake out, and now you've took everything you need in order to come down to start heading towards the bigger overall target, which is this gap. That is perfect case scenario, perfect ambush settings. That's what we need. But that means that would be 11 o'clock if it happens in the next hour, and this would be 12 o'clock, and I'd be done. I'd be gone off by then. So it means there's probably no point staying on because I can't do anything else at the moment.
But you wish you kept that sell on yesterday on gold.
Yeah, well, we had it. Well, look, we had this sell on this morning. Showed it earlier. So we had this area. We had a sell stop underneath this 5. We got activated on that 5 there, and we had tight stops. Our gold risk free was below here. Beautiful advantage point, and then we popped straight through. So we did have that, and then I did say this morning, this 15 is going to break out, and this one's going to close back in. But it closed back in too far, so we couldn't get in on it. And it's a good reason we didn't get in on it, because look what it's done. So yeah, it sort of played us a bit really this morning. Unless anybody can see anything else, but at the moment I can't really fucking see anything, guys. Maybe this 30 actually is a 1. Where's the 1? Oh, the 1 closed bullish though. So if this 30 can come down and break a low, right? But you might get a fake. Gold does this a lot. You create a little structure there. You broke out, and then you fake out back to the area. That'll be a good sign to come further down. But I'm not sure it's going to do it because the way the 1 hour's closed. You could, depending on how steep this bottom wick is, you could have a buy stop above for the flip. But the 1 hasn't broke out. You're basically gambling that this 1 is going to be the one what breaks above and breaks above this. That's it, because you technically haven't broke out yet. I mean, this didn't close back into the range. 5s now. Tell you what though, if we do break this low, it might be worth a fucking entry. But this 15 would have to do it. What would that be? That would be the 30 flipping to the upside.
I think the 4 hour might come down and take the rest of that little bit of liquidity and then shoot back up.
The 4
hour on gold.
What liquidity underneath here?
On the 4 hour, yeah, it didn't take it all, and it always takes it before it goes up.
4415. Yeah, do you know what? I might have a buy stop here, guys, on this 30. If this 15, if this 15 is gonna flip now, after breaking this low, your advantage point is that level there.
Yeah, because it's some nice support there, isn't there? Like 4425,
Yeah.
284.
And that would be the 4 flipping to give a steep top wick. The only thing I don't like the 3 is put me off. It's just the 3. The 3's clean, down. But why did we close small?
Yeah. So I don't look at the 3 or the 2, to be honest.
Yeah, I never used to look at the 3. The only time I had that and the 6 on, and that was just because of the Holy Grail stuff when I was looking at that. But yeah, I don't normally use them. Just the 1 hour puts me off. If this 1 hour broke above just a tad, very interested, but I might be keen here because we did close bearish on the 15 though. So if this does flip now,
if that 30 breaks out, it will take the wick.
To the downside, you mean?
Yeah, to take that previous wick that's sat
This
there.
here.
If you look at the 30,
30.
the bottom of that wick is the bottom of the 4 hour.
Oh, this one here.
Taken.
Mm.
Look at your screen.
This one.
Yeah, to the left, the bearish one. There's a little bit of few pips that it's missed, and it always comes back and takes them couple of pips. It will never just leave them there. It happened the other day as well.
Yeah. See, if this 15 does flip now, it's highly likely it's going to fill this range. But if the 30 closes bearish like this, then yeah, you're looking at breaking the lows at that point, so you could get in on that. Don't know whether I would take the 15.
Right, gents, I'm going to leave you.
Yeah, no worries, Andre. Catch you later, mate.
Have a good day.
Bye, you too.
If this 30 flips now, I just don't know if it's going to flip. We didn't really drive up, did we? We just sort of trickled in this area and messed about. So why did we just mess about? I don't know.
There's no top wick yet on the 30 either, is there? So
yeah. Well, the thing is, if you come back up for a top, is this the point of no return? I was talking about this earlier. Where's the point of no return where this pushes, and at what point is the point where it can't come back, activate you, and then push back down? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, where's that point? If we can find... Oh, not today, no, Sam. Sorry. Not today. Maybe another day. 15 is going to close in 5 minutes. So what would that need to look like on the 5? I'm debating whether to get a buy stop on the top of this 30 if it does flip. But if it doesn't, straight away you could potentially look at sells after a top wick. If this 30 closes like this and you get a top wick, you could have a sell stop underneath to come down.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch it unless it breaks out of that range.
Is that the range on the 30? Yes.
Yeah, it's off the 30.
Yeah, if you go to the bottom of all them candles and wicks, there's a nice little range there.
Yes, see that.
It's a brand new range though. It's created its own range. It's just brand new data. Yeah.
Because on the 15, it don't make sense on the 15, but it does on the 30.
I think if this 15 closes like this, right? Not because then you're going to miss the move. Yeah. If this 15 closes like this, and the next 15 does this, up, takes this no top wick, I'll have a sell stop underneath the 15. Because if the 30 is going to flip and drive up, right? If this 30 is going to flip and drive up, it would do it with the next 15. The next 15 would not come and tap this, come back down, activate it. It would just carry on like that. Probably like that. Okay, in a minute.
Avon Collins.
Yeah. Avon. Good morning, Kyle. What are you doing on here, Kyle? Who's going to win Penshire for Chemites on Saturday? Let's be a good game, Kyle. You need to come and play for Chemites. Don't you? You go to Amlock School. Yeah, you do. Come to training next season. Next season you'll be at Chemites, Kyle. Right, I've got to go off TikTok. Good to see you, buddy. I'll catch you later, mate. You will? Good man. Good man. See you later, mate. I've got all the Mason's mates because I'm on TikTok. They all like. I mean, they drop me loads of likes, mind. Right? They do. They drop loads of likes. Mason tells them to put loads of likes on. And I get quite a lot on TikTok. So you were right, Nate.
Yeah, you just want to keep telling them to come to YouTube, because if you get more on YouTube pay better, don't they?
Yeah. I'll be back in a minute, guys. I'm literally, if I get that top wick on the 15, I'll be into that. I'll be back in a sec.
When do you start the windows again then, Nate?
I'm not sure. We're meant to get some snow on. I'm meant to go do some pubs tomorrow, to be honest, but we've got that snow coming over, that big storm.
How's it coming back again, is it?
There's a big storm coming today and tomorrow.
From Portugal. Where was it?
Yeah, they've got 100-mile-an-hour winds and snow and rain and. Ugh.
That's the worst thing about being a window cleaner, the weather.
Yeah, it's not
Brilliant.
good. Plus my van's empty. I've emptied all my stuff out of my van. Just otherwise, you're just dragging stuff around with all the weight and just costing you more in diesel.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I can do the couple of pubs by hand, I suppose.
Old school, yeah.
Yeah, I've gone a bit rusty now.
I've only been on the Waterford pub.
Probably about 8 years.
Yeah, yes. It was just coming into play when I was doing it. It just was
right, yeah.
Coming in.
It used to be so expensive though, didn't it? It's really cheap now.
Oh, right. I think for the heating system, if you want a heating system, I think it's still about 5-6 grand.
You can make them yourself. You can just get like a camping
shower.
Camping boiler.
You just run it through. I think with the heating system, it circulates it for you. Back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah. Otherwise, you can't paint it otherwise. Like, if I'd have left all my tank and stuff in my van, everything would be frozen still now.
Oh, it would probably burst your tank depending on how full it was.
Yeah. Well, I always have it I always empty it out for the weekends and stuff, and buy another car or whatever.
Why don't you just put in the van though, Nate? Because that's like you just add them on the insurance and then they just use your van basically. But you've got to get someone who you trust.
Exactly. I ain't got a car or anything, so it means I have to buy a car and stuff. I ain't got money at the minute. But yeah, I'm just waiting to see this guy that's around the corner because, like I say, his van's on his drive now. He could be out working for me today.
Are you going to go down on a job?
He's a little Spanish bloke, but he does like local houses around here, but he don't do anything else. So I don't know whether he's just doing a bit of cash in hand, but like I say, I'll give him cash in hand. He's got to use his own van, his own insurance. But I'll give him a uniform and get some magnet. He's got his own sign on the sign of his van, so I'll just get some magnetic signs and put mine over the top of his.
Yeah.
I mean, or someone offered me 20 grand for me round the other day, and nearly took it, to be honest.
Oof.
Deal.
What van have you got like this?
What van?
Yeah.
Just a Ford Transit Custom.
Oh yeah, decent van. I would probably just took 20 grand. Got like
Maybe 20 grand. 20 grand don't last that long, does it? That's the thing.
True.
If I end up if I blow all my accounts and I've only got 20 grand in my bank, I've spent that easy.
Hey, not the way you drink pints at Spoons.
Hey, they're cheap, aren't they? But it's part of getting off doing them, mate.
Guaranteed on a Friday, it's Nate uploads a picture of a pint. And
Right.
it absolutely kills us. I can't have one.
Yeah, right. But that's the only time I get to go out.
Have you seen I've seen what they're doing with pubs though. It's fucking awful. The government, where they've upped all the business rates.
Yeah, they're trying to shut them all down.
Do you know what they've upped the business rates by 100%.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
100% they've upped the business rates up. Literally, the amount of pubs will have closed down. Be fucked.
Here's a 30 flying down.
Yeah.
It's got the it hasn't took liquidity though, has it? Oh, what 2 kind of behind it as well.
Well, I wanted that pullback. If we had that pullback on the 15, we could have had sell stops on, but didn't happen.
I think Nate will take this next candle if this one closes below in it.
Well, the 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's your 4th candle.
Yeah, four candles since took liquidity. Yeah.
I'd need it.
Yeah.
With me.
Oh yeah, of course.
Me like.
Like I say, it's no clockwork, but see what happens.
Does that matter on your system?
Just depends, doesn't it? I don't know. It needs. I like the wicks. I like the big wicks. So there's a reason why it needs to come down.
That's what take that liquidity in it.
It needs to come and take that. You see, it's sat there waiting on the plate.
See, if the 15 closed below here for me, and I get a top wick back to previous support, then sell stop, and this low is your advantage point. Is that the liquidity you're on about, Nate? Or are you on about this liquidity here?
Go on to the 30. You can see it more than 30. See them wicks.
This one.
Yeah. Because it hasn't took it all, you see.
Yeah. But I really need
candle
top wick.
If that previous candle took them liquidity, it would have carried on going up.
Yeah.
But we've got news at 1:30, so who knows?
Yeah, and look at the 2. The 2 could flip at any point. The 1 could flip at any point. The 3 could flip. The 4, tell you what though, if it does flip now, look at the 4, man. That 4 flips now. Do you know what?
I can't take that though, because my stop loss has been massive for what I trade.
But this 15, yeah, I mean, if you can, I'd need a top wick here, and I'd need this not tuck. If this gets tucked, this is not for me. If this gets tucked in 88 minutes, it's not for me. But if the 15 closes like this, and I get a top wick to tap previous support, then I'll have a sell stop underneath.
Yeah.
And that would be my advantage point. Because you would think if you're going to fake out back up to the upside of the 15, if you come to that, you're probably just going to carry on. It's unlikely
it's going to shoot.
Debate.
I think it's going to shoot down quick, grab him, shoot up there fast.
Would you ever put a buy limit at the liquidity?
No, that's what Pete does with his wing backs, don't they? They're a bit like wing backs, aren't they?
Yeah, as long as everything lines up, though. I wouldn't put a wing back here, no way. Because you can easily push through, because the 3's still in a clean traffic range. The range on the 3 is literally this. So you can easily shoot down to this. On the 3.
To that low.
It's
It might carry on going up and save it that little bit for the news. Might whip down for the news and carry on continue going up. Like back in 5.
I'll tell you what I might be interested in, though. The wing back buy from here. If you look at this, the 30 comes down. Even when you want to drive down, you still get rejection from here, right? And if we look left, again, tap, rejection, before driving down.
Was this on the 30, Pete?
Yeah, well, it'll be up a higher time frame as well, but yeah, I'd probably use the 30.
I could comes down, taps that level. It's exactly that level where it rejects from, where that liquidity is in it.
Yeah. So that might be a shout, actually.
Because I looked left and I seen it bounce off that level twice.
Stops could be pretty tight on this as well. Yeah, just be below here, these stops. Yeah, there is a potential wing back buy here, but that would be the 3 coming through the range. But the 3's, yeah, the 3's, it's not nice on the 3. The 3 can pop through, but if we look at the 1, before the 3 comes through, look at the 1. Do you know what? I like this actually. Look at the 1. 1 taps, pulls back, and then carries on. But it would have to happen on this 1. So this 1 would have to do it.
Comes down, take that liquidity, then pop back up.
Yeah. So you could potentially take the sellers down as well. But I think if this 1 pops down, you've got no top wick here. I'm not convinced that this is the move down. I think we need to break a high again before coming down to take sellers. I mean, look at this 15. If this 15 closed respecting here, I definitely wouldn't be taking the sellers, because yes, you might still pop down though. I do like this wing back, but it has to happen on the 1. Because we've got no previous data. Could we see something like that? Tap, and then back in, and then come up.
You still reckon it's come for that gap at some point?
Yeah, but I just don't know when. But there is a reason to come down.
Next month.
Yeah, maybe.
Could be.
This 15 might be closing a respect on. I mean, if this 15 closes respecting, right, this would be perfect. If this 15, or even if it doesn't, but the 30 closes respecting, and then the next 30 gets a pop. Don't know if you can do that with 1 candle though. You actually could. Look at that, 30 all the way down, tap, pull back. Do you know what? I'm gonna have a sneaky 100 quid on this, I think. But it's got a
wing back buy from liquidity.
Yeah, 100. I'm gonna risk 100. Wing back buy.
What level would you say a 4-4?
4412 I've got for me wing back buy. But it has to happen on this 1 hour, so there's only 30 minutes left of it to do it. So you'd need the next 30 to do it. I can't take the sellers 15 looks like it, and the 30 looks like it's closing respecting. That's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna have. Let me get this on the trade ideas.
4412.
I might just leave this one on as well.
I got to buy stuff above the 4.
Have you? Well, that's another thing. What I'd be interested in, a buy stop above the 4, because if that 4 is going to flip, it's very likely it's going to have to push the previous 4 wick. So this one down here. So that's your advantage point if the 4 flips. So yeah, I do like that as well. So good spot, Dan. Good spot, young man. We don't know if it needs to pop down first. That's it before coming up. So I'm gonna have.
I would like to see 2026 being a year of sells.
Oh, me too. Me too. Me too. Just all sells.
I put the 12-month candle to the yearly candle on TradingView.
Yeah.
It just didn't look back. No bottom wick.
Just gone.
Just went.
Yeah.
And it's a massive, massive candle.
Thing is with this TP2, where would TP2 be? Yeah. Dailies are scary though. Won't lie. Won't lie. TP2 would be this resistance. But, yeah, I don't know what appetite buys above that. We're pushing. 30's about to close. Because we're looking at the sells down as well off the 15. But I need a pullback. 4449.45. I'm gonna have a manage risk on that. Okay, so the wing back by this on. Wait, there's a 15 close now. It has, hasn't it? Okay, if the 15 can pull back for me to this level, I'd have a sell stop underneath the wick of the previous 15, but I need a pullback. Oh,
there you go.
15. Got to tap this area though. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Got girls waiting. And 30. Nearly there, nearly there. Tell me when it taps that area. I'm just putting this on. Tapped on it. Yeah, okay, this is it. This is it. So now, and only now, I'm going to have a sell stop. We can have underneath this 5. Sell stop. Look at that 5 go back up now. Naughty, naughty. If this 5 does flip now, perfect. Stops for this could literally be 15B. Ideally, want to use the previous 15. Might be too big, that. You could probably use the wicker where you get activated. So, stop loss. So yeah, I'm going to have a sell stop on.
Where the 5?
Underneath the 5, yeah. This 5 flips now. He didn't actually break out in the 5 though, actually closed respect in this minor level. Or do we just need some more liquidity to drive down? 4427. 27. Ooh, this is naughty. Look at the 5. Dan, it's coming for the 4. I do like the 4 though, so I know what you're saying. I do like the 4. But I think what I would want to see is if the 15 closes back into this range, it's the same situation as this, I'd be taking it. So if this 15 closes like this, yes, we're on it. But I've currently got a sell stop below this level. That's very, 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 very naughty. Where's your stops on the 4, Dan?
Tight.
Tight.
Yeah. So underneath the.
That's the 4 there. Mark this up on the 4. Let's say you would have a buy stop above that. 35.
5's flying, isn't it?
Yeah.
See the 30s. What's that? 15s.
Is your stops below that? It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if this 5 closes like this, guys, I might be in here. No, I won't. I'm gonna have a buy.
Leave the buy stop on.
Yeah, I think it's looking great for this 4 to flip now. That looks like pure manipulation now. The sell stop's getting cancelled, so you might as well delete the sell stop. That 5 is not going to flip at all. But if this 5 closes like this, I'm going to have a buy stop above the 15. Do I wait for the 15? The thing with the 15 can easily do that. And you miss the move, because there's your advantage point there, that liquidity. Do you wait for the 15, or do you have your buy stop on the 4? What would my risk be?
Oh, what a fake out that was.
Oh, man, I know. Tell me about it.
Were you getting boys there and put your sell stop on there, Nate?
I was on the toilet.
So we had the pull. This is why we wait for the pullback. Imagine getting in on that there and just getting took up.
Oh.
So I think
use buy stops or sell stops, isn't it?
Yeah, I am interested in this buy stop on the 4, off the 4, but just debating whether to wait for the 15. I think I'm going to wait for the 15 to close. This might play out straight away though, Dan, so you might hit the nail on the head, don't you?
What's this on the 4?
On the 4, buy stops above, but you've had a 5 close back into the area as well. I mean, I suppose you've got an advantage point there, haven't you?
Based on my current performance, though, I could be totally wrong.
So I have got a wing back buy from 4-4-1-2. But when that hits, I don't know when it's going to hit, especially where this is moving here. What are you doing here? What are you doing? 15's going to still got 2 5-minute candles left of the 15. The 30 it broke out to the downside. I can't really see this 30. There's still 23 minutes left of this 30 to flip. But I'm just not sure. The thing the reason I haven't got my buy stops off the 4 is because this 30 broke out to the downside. This 30 could easily take the top wick down, not to put you off, and then start pulling back. And then start pulling back. But you've got the higher time frame in your favour. Look at the 1. The 1 could easily flip. The 2 can easily flip. The 3 can easily flip. And the 4 can easily flip. And when it flips, it's likely going to really drive, so you'll be in the money. I want to see a 15 close first. If I get a 15 close first, And I'll be in like. $20. Oh, there we go, Dad. Is it gonna drive?
It wants to.
It fucking better do. That's a naughty fake out though if this happens. Naughty, naughty. Because he tested this zone as well. So you would think that this is the move down. This is what I'm saying. This 30 can still flip to the downside, yes. But if you look at the 4 probably needs a top wick. Probably needs to break the high. So it can easily drive up as well. It's a weird morning, really.
What are we gonna do?
Yeah, I'm waiting on a 15 now. I need a 15 close. I need the 15 close back above. Probably this. Get a 15 close above that. Be over the moon. I'll be Tove the moon. Tove the moon.
You put your buy limit on, hey Pete?
No, I'm not in on it. I'm waiting on a 15 close. Because stops would have to be big at the moment. If anywhere, stop loss below this 5. Is that where you've got yours down? Basically saying that the 5's going to carry on.
Yeah.
She took that top wick now, the 30, has it? Yeah, it's took the top wick now, the 30. So the 1's got a top wick. 20 minutes left of the 1 hour close. 2's now got a top wick. Yeah, this is going to come up this way. Nice 5 close, that. Can you get a nice pop up? Go on, sunshine.
Pop, pop, pop.
Pop, pop, pop.
This 15 might break out its little range here.
Yeah.
You've got the same, haven't you?
Yeah, I need a 15 close above this for me to get in.
Yeah, same.
Even if this drops back down, I don't think I would. I don't know. I would need a steep bottom wick then, because it's filled the range already. It's took my advantage point away basically. The advantage point is the no top wick zone, and it's took it. So the next advantage point is these highs.
Yeah, that's where I'd take it to them highs.
Someone flying an aeroplane there.
Yeah, it's in Newcastle. It's up there. Something's going on. It's Russia.
Everything's Russia at the minute.
In the States, who knows?
COVID. Remember we used to blame COVID for everything. Everybody would use the excuse COVID. I would use it in removals and that. Like, yeah, COVID. Yeah, sorry about that. You've just smashed my TV. Yeah, sorry about that, COVID. COVID, yeah. COVID did it.
Yeah, if this 15-minute breaks out, there's a good 60 pips up to the top of that wick.
This one here.
Yeah, from there up to that wick.
Yeah, I like it. I do like it, lad. I do like it. It's just how steep's the bottom wick gonna be? Oh,
very good.
We're over there.
Very good.
Go on, Dad. Go on, Dad.
Dan sat rubbing his hands.
Come on. Big pushes. Daily flip.
Daily flip. The fucking daily's right up here. Yeah. Monthly flip. Oh no, this is where, yeah. I do like the 15 though.
Daily flip, take out Boxing Days daily flip.
Yeah. And then
Boxing Days win. Well, we got 2 minutes.
We're rejecting a bit here. Come on, everybody. The 5's got no bottom wick, that's why. But the 15's about to close, that's why we're not driving. The next 15, to be honest with you, doesn't need much. Doesn't even need a bottom wick because you've had a fake out here and you came back down to this area again. So there's nothing stopping the next 15 literally opening and going like that.
Just don't look at the 5 minute.
Yeah.
Let's come up and grab some liquidity.
I need to break this little light. You ideally want this to stay bullish for the 15 close. It's dead intense, isn't it?
It is.
It's dead intense.
Look at them 1 hour candles. They're all struggling, aren't they? They all keep coming back down again.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's one 15-minute candle left, right, of the 1 hour. So if this one is going to break out or even fill the range to here, then it's got to be the last 15. It's got to be the next 15 what drives up. It doesn't need much of a bottom wick because we've had a grab and we broke the lows. So if this one is going to fill the range, which I would imagine it's going to, then the next 15 is going to really drive, I would think. It just stops for me. It's like, where are we having these stops? Probably have stops off the 5, you know. I think if I can get a bottom wick, I don't think you're going to get much of a bottom wick though. Okay, okay. Now I'm gonna have a buy stop above the 5. Okay, now I've got a buy stop above the 5. And my stops are tight, guys. My stops are only below here. It's a bit of a swoop entry. 4430. Got 64. Delete. Yeah, I've got a still stop. Sorry, I've got a buy stop above. My stop, when this gets activated, you can just adjust your stops accordingly. But this is off the 15 bottom wick. I'm expecting this 15 to flip and drive up for the 1 hour to fill the range up in these levels. You can take partial move to break even around here. That's what I've got going on really. Let's see. It's just how steep is this bottom wick. What we don't want is we don't want to pop up, activate and come back down. This is it. I'm expecting a straight pop up, but it's quite a strong zone as well though. We haven't actually broke out in the 15 technically. We're still respecting this level, but having a fake out like that and you haven't broke the high, I would imagine this 15 is going to be the one what comes up, breaks the high. If it doesn't, there's definitely sharks in the water and we're all fucked. And we're all fucked basically. Being activated. Okay, so I'm in. I've been activated. Come on, the 15. Get up there. Get up there, the 15. I did have my full TP up here, but it's whether you want to hold that long. Come on, can we break these highs? Don't drop, just go. It's just, we've just got to hope that this bottom wick now is enough. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't go nowhere. Why you come fast? My stops are actually below this, guys. Below this level. MT5. That's where my stops are. 5 minutes. Yeah. It's weird. But 140 risk on this. Come on, flip. Flip, flip, flip. If not, I'm done, guys. After this, I'm done. 5's closing bearish. Why are you doing that? Come on, the 1 and the 3. Oh, 3's got no top wick. Nice. Can we get a flip on this 3? There's 2 minutes left of this 3. We need a 1 bullish close. That might initiate the push. And if the 3 can flip, fantastico. We broke this high, but there's not much liquidity above here. I think you would need to break this. Come on, the 3. Can we flip? Can we flip, flip, flip? If anything, this can still play out, but we might get stopped because stops are so close. That's it. I'm not sure we don't need much of a bottom wick. That's why I've put my stops there. Flip. 3 didn't flip. Got 1 minute left of the 3. So close, guys. So close. Got no top wick on this 5. Fucking hell. Are we gonna get a plot twist here? Need a bullish close. We've got the top wick on the 5 now. Come on. Because the 5's closed bearish like that, what you could do, a little trick, if you come back to break even, you could get out and then have another buy stop above. That's what you could do to lower your risk. But this 5's going to drive up. This 5's going to close bullish. Next 5's going to go like a bullet. I need the toilet, guys. I'll be back in a second. Where's time to go on off? Oh, what's a 5 doing? Come on. Get up there. Yeah, doesn't look very good.
No, no, it does not.
It's not ideal. 15 we might have. We maybe could have said, okay, we want to pull back to this level where it's tapped. And then have the buy stop above. We technically didn't break out, so... I mean, if this 15 closes bearish, guys, fuck me, I'm done for the day. You're stuck in this range all day.
Let's see if I need a breakout. I do. 15.
Yeah. 15. I mean, we peaked. What did we peak there? We peaked 23 pips. If we can close bullish here at Doji, got a fighting chance. That would then be the last 5 minutes for the 15 to flip. The next 5, hopefully, we've got to close Doji. Because there is a minor support level here on the 5. This is it here. There. But look where that wick came. Came down here. That's where stop should have been really, but I'm an idiot, what can I say? Thing is though, if this goes, it's going to really power up, I would think, with the 4. But the hour's going to close. And if the hour closes bearish, the whole idea of the 4 is probably gone. Got last 5 minutes of the 4. Sorry, last 5 minutes of the 1 hour.
If it opens bullish first, so you might be able to get out of it on the hour.
Yeah, I'm debating whether to put another entry on if this 5 flips. Yeah, to get out. This 5 could come down. My stops are like just below that. Oh, am I out? I'm not out. No, guys, I'm literally in for another entry. And my stops is literally the same. So if this loses, it'd be an extra $40, right? I haven't made stop there. My MT4, I'm like that. I'm in, but I'll be getting out of break here. If this 5 can flip and give me a top wick, they only need a pull back to maybe that. Oh, I'm probably going to get stopped here, guys. So I'm still not out. Come on, get up there. Plot twist. Flip 5. 5's got no top wick. Flip. Go on, son. Go on. The MT5 is starting to flip. Go on, it's flipped as well. Ah, fucking hell. It fucking has as well. It's flipped, guys. I'm out for $20 loss. I'm out at a $20 loss. $20 fucking loss. I had $150 on this. Wow. That was awful. Awful. Yeah, it could still play out here. You're going to get one kind of what absolutely drives. I tell you what, I wouldn't mind doing is, how long's left? There's only 3 minutes left. I can't really see this 15 flipping. Or can we?
Oh,
I'm going to have another buy stop above the 15.
Come on, 5. Get up.
Come on. How long's left here? 3 minutes now. I need enough time to drive as well. Look at that 5. Bloody hell. I'm down.
Everything's just seemed to be pissing about this morning. That's
it's awful, mate. Awful, I know. It's awful. So I've still got this wing back buy on, guys, right on gold. I'm going to tell you because I'm probably going to leave it. I've still got this wing back buy on. With stops 4405. It's on the trade ideas. And this. Take partial move to break even. I'm going to add an alert. Oh, it's going up here, Dan. 5 keys a plot twist. Dan, what are you doing?
Come on, 15. It's this 15-day breakout. I'm leaving it till about 12, 1 o'clock.
Same for me as well. I'll be back about that. Saturday, all morning has been fucked up.
Yeah, China.
Shite.
Scheisenduben. Oh, look at the 5. Go! It's good, Dan.
Come on. Come on.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
1 minute.
Should have kept that second trade. I should have kept them on. Jesus. Oh my God. It's all on this 15, really. That's the 30 in the hour. It means the hours. We're still struggling to break above there, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need that close above.
Ooh, so close.
Need that 15. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. What a weird morning. Wow. Wow. Did it break out? Did it close respecting?
VAR says it broke out ever so slightly. This is just gonna shoot up.
Yeah. It is.
115 all the way to 4543.
It's a new hour though, isn't it?
That's right. That's right. Don't
Look at the 5. Why is still?
It's just going to do this to New York, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's just fucking about in this range, to be honest with you. The 1 hour. I mean, the 1 hour hasn't broke out technically.
It's going to do what Nate says. Come down for that last little few pips.
Yeah, I think I'm done, guys. I can't really take anything now. 15's not a clear breakout. Hour's not a clear breakout.
Oh, wait, guys, I'll catch you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to jump off, guys. I'm going to love you to leave it. I'll be back on tomorrow. Weird day. I'm down $20, something. Shade. Well, yeah, $27 not down. But yeah, I'll catch you later, guys. See you tomorrow.
See you later.
See you later, everyone.
See you tomorrow. Have a good day, guys.
Are you still in on this, Dan?
Yeah.
I think if you avoid closing below 443, what? We've got a fighting chance, but we haven't brought out. Yeah, exactly.
1% at sort.
Well, I think what I would do is 15 goes like this. Next 15 goes back. See if that works out. I'd probably get out. And wait for a 15. Because what happens though is when it comes up psychologically in our brain, we think, oh, this is it.
Yeah.
The previous 15 tells you that you've had 3 candles all respectively. That's what I would probably do. Yeah, I mean, we'll be through this morning, and then we mixed another setup where the 15 pushed through. And then, I've got the back line. If you act upon what you see, right, what do you see?